Africa, a continent of incredible beauty and cultural diversity. A continent so vast it could harbor a large part of the old industrialized world as well as China and India. And still a continent of immense challenges, with countries struck by conflicts, poverty, and illnesses. Yet, what was doomed to be a hopeless cause just 2 decades ago is now emerging as a continent of hope. And in fact, Africa possesses all the assets to be self-sustaining. It is rich in sought-out natural resources like oil, metals and minerals, and it holds approximately 45% of the world's agricultural reserve, with 202 million hectares of arable land still uncultivated. Its potential merely remains unexploited due to extensive mismanagement, infrastructural problems, and a lack of education. But despite all difficulties, Africa is prospering. With one of the world's highest growth rates in GDP, a constantly increasing life expectancy, and huge infrastructural projects profoundly transforming the social and economical landscape, the resulting demographic outlook is even more impressive. By 2030, Africa's population will surpass India and China, and it will double by 2050. 1/4 of the global working population will then be African. And another 50 years ahead, half of the entire global youth will derive from the Black Continent. Driven by these trends, Africa's middle class has tripled over the last 30 years. And it is now the fastest growing in the world, with an ever-increasing demand for healthcare, nutrition, and lifestyle products, creating outstanding long-term opportunities for companies that are present in these markets. In fact, a huge interest from international investors has already left a deep footprint on the continent, with China being the biggest and most active player investing in numerous companies, but also in infrastructure and farmland. And although it is evident that there is still a great deal of fundamental work to be accomplished before investors can look at substantial returns, one thing is clear: Africa is rising, and others are rising with it. What are we going to do about it? It is time to take a closer look at Africa.